Oh, you see, he eagerly freaking went to it because he knows the sound now. What about the bat sound? Oh. If you can already tell, man, I'm in a different room, aka in a different house. Oh my god, I thought I ran over my foot. Obviously, I'm not done with the setup because, you know, I want to put some lights in the background, yada 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 yada. However, I heard the new Vita Carnis episode came out recently. Woo! I'm so excited right now. But yeah, you guys, I'm really happy. This is a new house, house tour. Maybe not, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. As you can tell, I still got the minion. Pikachu's still there, and I can't see, but catnap. Catnaps. It feels weird, not gonna lie, cause I don't know this place. But I'll get used to it. I'll be fine. So as you can tell, only one video today. I'll put it down in the description for you guys to check it out. But now you guys, I don't know what else to say. So let's go. All right then. Vita Carnis, new beginnings. Living meat creatures, man. Just like in my pants. Huh? Whoa! Warning, this video talks about and shows imagery of graphic content like flashing lights, gore, violence, death. Viewer discretion is advised. You guys have been warned. Ooh.
Today something has happened within the restricted zone, where a large group of cultists have been apprehended. Several teams of military personnel have arrested some high-ranking cultists and have unmasked their identity.
The cult. I literally forgot about the cult. Whoa! Wait, so they got the leader? Hold on, let me read this. Military veteran Simon Vanguard, found to be the head of the secret organization. Simon was arrested during the raid of the the mole incident raid or whatever. Where he was found leading high-ranking cult members in a ritualistic sacrifice. Custody of Simon was handed over to the police by Carcass. I forgot what that was. Where he will face trial for his crimes. Okay, man.
Shockingly, several of these members are well-renowned politicians and high-ranking members of multiple governments across the globe.
So they got power.
Providing sufficient proof of the atrocities that were being committed. Some of these crimes include murder, kidnapping, torture, ritual sacrifice, and the list goes on.
The members are found guilty of deliberately providing false information to the public in an attempt to cause harm. The new Trier
Cold conspiracy, beloved company has a dark side.
side.
So wait. So they're telling me that everyone's gonna know now about the living meat creatures and the dark truth behind this? Whoa! They're getting exposed, man! About time? The freak?
And has been shut down. All new Trier products have been deemed hazardous for consumption.
Cultivation farms are facing pressure.
You know, business is about to go down.
Unrest grows as the new Trier
Mimics
culture
left unchecked?
more crimes that were hidden away to light.
Oh, hell no.
Outraged by how little was actually being done.
They demand that something be done to
Woo! Still on the run?
Protests begin to turn.
Fires out of control as riots continues. Secret world order.
What happens now?
Dude, this is some kind of like movie film, dude. Oh, it's the orb! Oh. I forgot about the orb.
The Magister's Wonder Show.
Yeah?
I am the Magister, and get ready to explore all of the world's wonders.
Oh, yeah. The 7 wonders, right?
Today, we are learning about the circle of life.
Oh, never mind. Totally irrelevant what I was talking about. Carcass. Dr. Marshall Trados, head director of the Doctor of Carcass. Progress report, Vita Carnis.
Test report number 4. We still know very little about the nature of the entities. There are 7 singularities in total.
Okay.
Each singularity is roughly 1 meter in diameter.
Ooh.
They are made of an unknown...
Wait. That's one of the singularities or whatever the freak he was talking about? I thought there was only one. I hope I'm not missing in an episode. Am I? You guys, let me know.
Material.
I swear, dude.
Although it looks and feels very similar to glass.
Bro's touching it like it's a pillow.
We are unable to sample it in fear of causing potential damage. The material is very dark in color, but has red shimmers of light swirling inside. There are some hints of other colors present, but is mostly dominated by the red.
Ah.
Each entity hovers above the ground in a stationary position, although they can be moved with relative ease. Our equipment can detect some subtle pulses of energy in rhythmic but random patterns.
What does that mean, though? Is it like a secret message? It sounds like it's laughing. Right?
We don't know what they are. We don't know if it is breathing or communicating.
100% it is, dude.
We know if they are even organic.
Ooh.
This is nothing new, just confirming what we already know. Our first experiments didn't give any interesting leads. The most we got was some interference with electronics, especially when there is more than one kept close together.
Ooh.
But the experiment we conducted showed extremely significant results.
What kind of results are we talking
The experiment played
about?
out like this. In test chamber 1, a live cow
No! They're gonna sacrifice a cow! AKA your mom. Relax.
was released into the chamber with V1 for an extended period.
No!
They were left together for 24 hours.
Okay.
The test showed minimal results from the entity and
Oh.
an increase in stress from the cow.
Oh.
Next, the body of a cow was put into the chamber with V1 for 24 hours. The results were extraordinary.
V1? What happened if it's... Oh, it's decomposing! Oh! Oh, it actually turned to the reds, the little thingies.
5 hours after
The
the
vines.
whole body had been ingested, concentrations of Kroll rapidly grew from several points from within the chamber.
Oh, it covered the camera
What
too.
this could mean, it rewrites everything we knew about the Vita Carnis.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, are those the 7 singularities or whatever the heck? Okay, okay. I thought the singularities or whatever the heck they said was just the orb itself. I'm like, there's 7 of those? I forgot about these mother freakers, dude. The little termite thingy, whatever the heck. The snake, the mimic, the plant, the traps, the moving, I don't even know what that guy was again. And then the titan, dude. The titan, what was his name? Monolith? Monolo something? I don't know. And then the orb, dude. The orb scares me. I'm getting distracted though. I'm getting distracted. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. What? Was that elephant touching the other one? No means no.
A young larva hatches from within its egg. It will
I
roam
hate
around and
larvas.
find food to help it grow
Ugh.
and grow. Once
Ugh.
they are big enough, they transform into a pupa. And after some more time, they transform into an adult beetle. The
What?
adult beetle will go out into the world in search of
Oh. Dr. Rose series or whatever. Carl, specialist, head of cultivator,
Audio
progress
log.
report.
Progress report for crawl samples. Cultivation has been successful. So far, we grew them with 3 specific environmental factors. 1 is our control group, 2 with access to additional nutrition sources, and 3 with exposure to radio signals.
Ah. Oh, is that the first one?
Group 1 grew on par with standard crawl samples. No
Wait.
distinct abnormalities.
Looks like it's just growing normally.
Group 2 grew at a faster pace than the control group, as expected.
Because
No
of all
distinct
the other...
abnormalities.
Just more
Group
mass.
3 grew against its normal pattern, weaving its way toward the radio. Once the device was claimed, it switched to usual growth patterns. Again, no distinct
Oh.
abnormalities.
Whoa, so... They... Oh my god, I'm thinking. So this plant, or whatever the heck it's called, they go for like electronics first. And after they know they conquered it, the item or whatever the freak, then it continues to spread. But why though? Does the technology or whatever the heck disrupt the speeding of the growth or something? I don't know. But the thing is, it's conscious though. Like it knows what it's doing. That's the scary thing. Keep going though, keep going.
In conclusion, the samples that were grown in V1's test chamber don't seem to differ from others grown from other sources.
Okay.
Still, we will continue with more factors in further groups, just in case. There have been some developments in the propagation group. V1 samples have seemingly been able to produce nodules at a slightly quicker rate.
Okay, this is kind of irrelevant, but I feel like those pictures, you know, with the red vines, I feel like they use fruit roll-ups for this. I kind of want to eat it, low key.
than
Shut
wild
up, shut up.
samples. Control groups show that V1 samples begin node development a few days faster.
Oh.
More time will be needed to say for sure.
Ooh.
As for the nodes themselves, there aren't any distinct abnormalities. We've successfully hatched 12 Carnish juveniles, several trimmings, 2 meat snakes,
What?
and even 1 mimic.
What?
We will be sending them to the enclosures after everyone's reports get sent out. End log.
All of those came out of that one single vine? The mimic, bro, you better get some fire for that fool.
And then is ground into a fine mint.
Ooh.
Is now ready for the garden.
You guys remember the cooking show they used for that? Yeah. Traumatizing. Dr. From Penicho Trimming Specialist Progress Report, Vita Carnis, 1991, something,
Audio
something.
log.
Trimming is those
Progress
little guys.
report for trimming colony. Significant progress in learning the
Oh,
social
they're so
patterns of a group
cute.
of trimmings we have been keeping together. A new batch of juveniles were added to the main colony.
Never mind, I take it back. They're not cute. They look like turtles, but they skin their flesh off. Does it look like that? It does, huh?
Colony
Now you got
the new
that,
progress report.
got that image in your head now.
They were accepted into the community immediately. No conflict or rejection observed.
Okay.
They did provide the circumstances to document more of their interactions.
Whoa. Ooh, they actually got
Trimmings
footage.
communicate through a series of vocal
See that guy
cues.
open his mouth?
Colony members meeting the new batch with squeaks and squeals.
Oh.
They also are not afraid to show us when they are upset.
Ooh.
Trimmings also use some physical displays as well.
Like what?
For example, trimmings do a chewing or chatter motion with their mouths when they are happy or interested in something.
Ah, their curiosity or whatever. What
The
happens when they
experiment
get
that
mad?
we performed was to explore the extent of their communication
Yo,
skills.
this is actual footage.
The test went like
Oh
this.
my god.
We took one of the trimmings and
Uh-huh.
had them in place in a modified enclosure.
Hey.
A speaker would play 2 separate audio cues. A positive cue would play, followed by a treat,
Ooh.
and a negative cue, followed by a small spray of cold water.
Oh, do they now like cold water?
We did several rounds of both audio cues to condition the trimming's response.
That's the treat one. Dang, he ate the freaking snack really fast. Oh, he knows what that means now. Oh, you see, he eagerly freaking went to it because he knows the sound now. What about the bat sound? Oh, oh. Oh! Oh! You notice how they delayed it? They're testing the waters, man. Dude, this is so cool. I love science. Is this science? But they use the sound, you know? It's kind of like training a dog, you know? When they hear a good sound, they get treated or whatever. And if they hear a bad sound, they're gonna know what to expect. Because all the trials and trials over and over and over, they already know. It's stuck to their head. But what now?
After the test, the trimming was released back to its colony.
Okay.
And after a few hours, we tested how much the trimmings communicated. Another speaker was placed near the colony's enclosure, where we
Ooh.
played the same audio cues.
So they do communicate. That's the real test. So they got one trimming, right? That's the name. They did their little experiment. The trimming learned about the sounds, knowing the good and the bad. And then they released back to the wild with the other trimmings. And then that fool's like, bro, you won't believe what just happened to me. He basically warned him, bro. He's like, when you hear this ding sound, the good ding, it's a treat somewhere. If you hear the bad sound, get out of there. Hide, do something. That's kind of scary, bro. If you really think about it, they're not humans. That's the scary part.
It is incredible
Yeah.
to see how layered their social interactions can be.
Mm-hmm. And what they learn.
Although, we tried something a bit
Different?
bizarre.
Bizarre. Whoa.
We found out that a wild colony had settled around the facility recently.
Okay.
It was strange.
He hesitated for a bit. Wait, strange what they did? Let me see.
It was a long shot. We set up a radio device near the wild colony and near ours.
Okay.
We linked both devices up, and
played the cues.
Bro, why am I scared? What?
There's many dangers out there in the
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. So, during where the facility is at, they're doing the experiment. There was another wild of trimmings that basically settled close to it. And those aren't the ones that they use to experiment. Yet, they know about the thing noise and the bad thing noise. Like, they learn it, even though they weren't the ones that they were experimenting on. Whoa, I don't know, man. Just keep going, man. It's almost over.
Predators that would love to have beetles for a snack. And unfortunately, not all beetles make it. Yes, it is sad, but that's how the circle of life works. But look.
What?
One of the beetles has laid eggs. And once the beetle's eggs hatch, the beautiful cycle starts again. And life continues on.
But what about the humans, huh? Ain't the same, huh? Darren Quilloy. Shout out to you, bro. I'm glad you came back. Okay, real quick, I saw this comment. It's basically all the important details of the video. So there are 3 important details to take note here. The trimmings are red, and those were white, right? One of the trimmings learned something, secretly shared his knowledge with his comrades, which is, you know, what we discussed. And then third is this trimming, among others, is being kept in the research team's facility. Conclusion, a red spy is in the base. Wait a minute, a spy? The red spy? Is that the cult? I kind of forgot you guys, I'm sorry. But we're done. Bye.